Okay, let's try this last question here, or the last part of the analytical geometry. If CE is drawn parallel to AB, so going through C, a line that's parallel, it's going to make a parallelogram from A to B to E to C, and it's got to be in the fourth quadrant. So it won't work A, B, E, C if I put it out here, so it must be on this side the line. So there's the parallelogram they're talking about. Now they did it in a particular way, and not the way I did it. I think my way is easier. They say, what is the x-coordinate of E here? Well, they use the idea that a parallelogram, that the midpoint must be the same for both, so that if we go 5 plus 17, it equals 11. That should equal 3 plus x, whatever this is, and it should equal 11. And that's true because the x values of the midpoint have to be the same. So that's why x has to be 19. 2 times 22, subtract 3. But here's what I thought. The change in x here is going from 3 to 17, so the change is 15. Well, the change in x here, if it's a parallelogram, must be exactly the same. So you just add 5 to 14, and you get the answer. I thought that was easier. Let's try the equation of this altitude here. Well, in the memo, they just say, oh, AD has got a gradient of -1, but I can't do it unless I figure out the gradient of BC. And that's 12 over 12. 6 plus 6 over 17 minus 5. Now we know this altitude is at 90 degrees. So BC is perpendicular to AC. Therefore, the gradient is -1. Now, if we know the gradient's -1, all we have to do is put in 3 for x, 8 for y, and we can get the y-intercept. Or you can use that y minus 8 equals -1 times x minus 3 and solve it, and you'll get this nice equation here, y equals -x plus 11. Now, what are the coordinates of P? Well, what we have to do is take these two lines, we have equations of these two lines, and make them equal to each other. That's how we find out where they cross. Well, you multiply everything by 13, and it turns into 5x minus 7 equals -13x, and this big number, 143. Then you add 7, and then you add 13x. Whoops, sorry. Then you add 13x, you get 18x. You divide 150 by 18, you get 25 over 3. Well, there it is. That is, if x is 25 over 3, all you do is put 25 over 3 in here, and 11 minus 25 over 3, y is going to be 8 over 3. And there's the coordinates of P. 25 over 3, yeah, just take that 8 over 3 and put it in either equation. Put it in this one, it's easier. And that's how, or the 25 over 3, that's how you'll get 8 over 3. There's the coordinates of P, all done.